because this is a part that where it could ruin a relationship, a marriage. They're going to say, peace out, I got to go, and it will ruin it.
What would you recommend as far as sourcing loans for multifamily investments?
Looking around in the community bank or the community that you live in and going to make a relationship with them, it's your best bet when you're at the very beginning stages of your investment strategy, because
a lot of people go look at hard money lenders, and they'll be so surprised, man. A community bank could be a great resource for you.
I actually have 4 or 5 people that have come to me about this, and I've connected them with the community banks that we have relationship with, and they weren't ready to invest based on the criteria that the banks had needed, but they have sat with them. No, they've actually sat with them and started getting them, this is what you need to do. Let's get this started so that we could build the relationship, so we could give you the loan in 3, 4, 5, 6 months down the line. And it's actually been so helpful for the people I've referred.
How can I get out of debt?
Yeah, and it's hard when we started doing that, because that meant we can't go out to dinner every night. We couldn't buy the fun things that we really didn't need.
Go crazy on Christmas.
Go crazy on Christmas. Do stupid things that when you don't have enough money to do those extra things that you want to buy that don't really mean anything or bring any value to your financial statuses, it's hard. And we kind of got a little bit on each other when we were going through that.
We didn't realize the sacrifice that's required.
Yeah, we were sacrificing a lot of stuff, but at the end of the day, we were able to accomplish so much financial freedom.
It's so worth it, guys. Worth it.
Great. And then later on, it was just like a ripple effect. Once we started stacking all that unnecessary spending money into the stack account, and then we racked it into the investments. And then today we've created an empire.
You guys are young, man. If you can get this in order right now and not have to wait like Sophie and I did, but to actually take action now, make these sacrifices. It's going to take to disconnect yourself from some friends, some distractions here and there. But if you're not willing to make these sacrifices, man, I don't know if you have a fighting chance, to be honest with you.
I'm not making enough money and I hate my job. What should I do?
The advice I give people when they come to me with that, especially when they're later in life, that they feel like they're too old to make that step. You're never too old to make that step.
And then they transfer that to their children's behavior.
100%. They teach them exactly the same steps they did. They teach their children.
Crazy.
And it's absolutely nuts. But for my advice, what I've given people that come to me with this situation is, number one, you need to stack your money for at least 6 months that you could carry your bills, right? You don't know yet what you want. You're unclear what your focus is, what your goals are. Get out of that job and really focus on where you want to be in life. It's all up to you. What are your core values? What are your goals in life? Where do you want to be at a certain point of your life? Some people don't care to be financially free. They just care to be happy in life. And what that happiness is so different for everybody. But whatever it is for you, if it's that you want to be financially free, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to own your own business, you want to be a CEO of a company, whatever the case may be, get out of where you're at if you're not happy and focus on where you want to go.
That's right.
Learn that avenue. Create that lane where you want to go, and trust me, it doesn't matter the age, it doesn't matter if you don't have money. Do it. You'll get there. It's all about manifesting what you want within inside yourself.
I've built up some equity in my home over the years. Should I take that equity out to invest?
Yeah, and one of the things that people don't realize, when you take out an equity out of the home, make sure if you're getting it out, let's say right now interest rates are at 6, 7, 8%, I'm not sure. But whenever you pull it out, whatever investment you're going to put that money into, that it returns more than your interest rate on that money that you're pulling out. So don't get an 8% loan and go invest it into an investment that's going to give you only 2%. So make sure that you understand that math where you're not just pulling out money and you're having to pay more for that loan than the investment that is giving you. Remember, if you pull it out, you have a payment to be made. If you invest that money and you can't afford that payment because now you have your mortgage plus that refi, or if you do a full entire refi, you still have
Yep.
a payment. So make sure that you're able to cover that payment with the investment that you're putting that money into.
What do you do if one partner in a relationship is playing defense while the other is playing offense?
Yeah, that is a very big topic that I get a lot when I speak. But you know what? When you first meet or you're together and you've already created this life together, knowing each other's goals and wants and needs when it comes down to financial freedom has to be expressed to one another, because this is a part that where it could ruin a relationship, a marriage, because if one has that hunger that no matter what they're looking for that financial freedom and that other spouse is just dragging them down like a crab trying to get out and they're bringing them down, eventually the one that has that fire, that goals, set goals, they're gonna say, peace out, I gotta go, you're not in the same line frequency as me, and it will ruin it.